guys. Well, welcome back to Juz Tay. This is a little different. What I decided to do is we're just gonna be in the shop talking. Okay, so I'm getting my nails done right now. By my sister, of course. But so we're gonna talk about basically dating. Everybody know I was in the what do you call that? Doing the online dating and shit. So that's what we're gonna talk about, like how that's been going. So hopefully y'all can see good and all that kind of stuff. And I still got that Mongolian kinky hair in. Yeah, I'm taking it out though in a couple of weeks. It's that time. But I've been liking it. But let me tell you what I don't like is you can't really do spirit of moment things. Like you can't have a quickie and expect this hair to last because it gets it can be kinky. And listen, let me put this out there. That does not necessarily mean a quickie with someone. Like you could be enjoying your own self.
Oh wow.
And things get intense.
It does.
And it gets hot and you be sweating and this little poof ball and I'd be like, no.
It
so yes. So, how's dating been going? It's been okay. I'm still on a few apps, but I haven't even actually logged in onto none of them. I haven't checked my messages. I went on there because it did say, "Oh, I thought I got that good." I went on there because it said I had a message or somebody liked me back or something like that, and I was like, I like somebody, but I couldn't see who liked me.
She don't even know that she be liking people.
Well, some days I want to feel good, and I want other people to feel good. So I go on there and
wow,
I do a liking spree. It's kind of like shopping.
Kind of deceiving.
You know what? It
can be.
That is true because
you need to let people get like who they really want.
Yeah, but you know what? You are absolutely right because y'all, I have a friend that he says he does that too. And I said the same thing, like, why would you be liking people that you don't even find attractive? But it's not about that. Like, there are some guys that I like that necessarily I do think is attractive, but I know, like, I shouldn't even be liking them. Like, they are the guys that I've been trying to get away from.
Okay.
But sometimes I just be like,
just make the world feel great.
And sometimes sometimes when you are working on yourself or whatnot and you are getting away from toxicity and things like that, sometimes the yearn for that stuff, the drama and stuff like that, sometimes you'll be like, oh, I do want a little bit of fire and stuff like that. So sometimes I have to
maybe it's just you.
Oh.
Just kidding. You want a little razzle dazzle every now and again. A little spark.
Yeah. That's my thing. I guess that's why I kind of don't like dating so much.
What you mean?
I feel like it's kind of hard to get that when... Okay, I used to think that dating... In my mind, I thought dating was like you and another person. But nowadays, dating is... You can be dating multiple people.
That's what I used to
think. And
so,
the new definition that I have of dating... Now, I really don't like it. Because I feel like dating multiple people, I can't get the sense of security to be free.
Like, why am I investing my time just...
in multiple people, and sometimes some people, I guess I'm more of a conservative investor.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some aggressive investors that do very well in the long run. But then there are some people that just don't like aggressive. When I call Fidelity, whoever the fuck, when I call them and I got my shit together, they ask, like, are you an aggressive person or are you more conservative? Because they want to know. Like, some people it's like, no, don't fucking gamble all my money away. Right. I want to have some there. But then I'm like, I don't want to give bits and pieces of myself to all these people. Everybody is not worth it.
And that leaves you drained. Honestly.
Yes, like I be trying to figure out, like I will fucking work during the week, okay, on the weekends, and sometimes I don't have time to be calling and texting the multiple people and doing all that, and then they get mad when it's like I don't got time for it. You ain't got time for it.
Some
and
people
then
feel like they do.
I'm like, I don't want to be screwing multiple people.
Right, yeah.
Like, I don't.
It's just, I don't know. And even in that, it's so much attachment when you're having intercourse. And I know a lot of people don't have that or claim to not have that, but I don't believe that's true.
Yeah, I think so. And that's one reason why, like, when I start to feel like, okay, I'm getting a little bit too attached more than what this person is putting in or want to put in, I then kind of start separating myself. But then also I come to notice, like, I can go on in like a sexual relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, I start to get more bored when it's just sex.
That's because you're mental.
Yes, so after a while, it's like, how many motherfucking more positions can we do?
Right.
Like, can you stimulate
seriously.
me, like, mentally or something like that? After a while, I'd be like, yeah, but then when I start thinking about it, like, it's a lot of foreplay with me, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we could be talking about just random shit, and I could get turned on just because I'm like, damn, they can hold a conversation,
right,
or hell, they know more about, you know what I'm saying, this than that. And it's like, sometimes in dating, like, you only scratch the surface, so you really don't get to see what people truly have to offer. And it's like you really don't have time because you're trying to split it up between multiple people. But then you also like, I'm not about to be exclusively just dating somebody that's not exclusively in me.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's a waste of time, and then it becomes a cycle. It's just a cycle. Like, I don't know. People say dating is, I thought it was just between two people, but apparently, like, when I watch these shows, I'm dating this person, but then they're dating such and such, and I'm like, well, shit.
Everybody's dating everybody. Does that mean everybody's screwing everybody? Or do you just stick with one person that you're screwing and then just date everybody?
Yeah. Until somebody.
And then somebody get knocked out the dick spot, and then you give it somebody else. But then it's kind of like, why the fuck can I just have that with one person?
Right.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I just be like, now I'm at the point to where I've learned to get what I'm gonna get from that situation.
And
is that wrong?
Leave.
Yeah, I guess. Because now I just be like, enjoy the fucking moment.
Yeah, but then
and maybe
fucking moments.
That's the thing. Like, do those moments lead into, like, are they scenes to a fucking movie? Huh?
Or what's the objective? Like, what are we pushing towards? Or that's what a lot of people are lacking. They're not pushing towards anything.
Yeah, I think a lot of times, I kind of just go along with shit until what I really want shows up, I guess. Or I don't know. Because I find myself just thinking like, yeah, I go on a date, but then I kind of feel bad. Like, if I know I'm really not into this person and this is not somebody I want to be with, then it's kind of like it's wasting their time and my time. And I don't like it. Like, so there was a guy that I went out with, but I feel like he had like, there's certain things that I can deal with, that I want to deal with, that some people can't or can. One thing that I can't deal with is breath. No way. Okay? And it's not just, the people be like, well, people gotta breathe, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. And I cannot deal with people that have, like, let me say, it's not that I can't deal with them. I just don't want to be in a relationship with someone that has a problem with, like, sleep apnea. And it has nothing to do with the disorder. I feel like if you're taking care of it, I have a problem with people, and most guys don't really take care of their health. And so if they got a CPAP machine, they don't use it. So then you want me to be up all night worried if you going to stop breathing and be stressed out because I love you and I'm watching you. No, that's not love and that's not healthy. So I just kind of feel like that's not something I want to deal with. Like I want someone, I don't know. But okay, anyway, so there was this guy, okay? So we went out or whatever, but he just really wasn't my type. Great guy, very nice. But first off, he was kind of like my height.
And you want somebody that's taller.
Yeah, not my height. I'm 5'1".
You can find love in small packages.
Yeah, taller than 5'1". Like 5. I'll even say 5'3". I think. I don't know. How tall was my ex?
He has to be about a good 5'5".
5'5". So 5'5", brown eye.
Yeah, thinking the thighs.
But no. So okay, yeah, but not 5'1". He was taller than me.
Yeah, he was.
So I'm a pretty short person. So me putting on a pair of heels, and then if we put on heels, I don't want to be taller than you. So maybe he was 5'6".
The guy?
No, my ex.
Oh, okay.
Because when I put on a pair of heels,
what's the problem?
No, what's the problem is this guy, he was kind of shorter, but he was a heavy set guy. But I also think he had sleep apnea because I think he kind of fell asleep on the phone sometimes.
Are y'all talking late? I'll be knocked out too.
No, we talking anytime. And he worked overnight, so.
Oh, maybe his sleep is just jacked
Well,
up.
we talked at night.
Yeah, like late night. He be sleepy.
He worked overnight.
Man, try to talk to me.
Okay. Okay, so then.
Okay, but you said he's a nice guy. You can't get over it?
But I feel like.
You think that he has sleep apnea. You don't know that for sure.
No, I don't know that. But I'm saying, like, is that right for me to get with somebody just because they're a nice guy? Basically, that off of sympathy?
Well, no.
Because I just don't, like, I wasn't really necessarily attracted to him. Yeah, like, and I think that some people are not conducive for the lifestyle that you want to live.
Well, yeah, and it's your choice.
Right, and then people make you feel bad about that, I feel like. No. But no, it's not that. It's just like, I just don't, there's shit that I want to do. And there's some of the stuff I want to do, there's different limits to it.
Limits? Like what? Like what limits? Like I think like I want to go to iFly. You better pick your words wisely. I am. YouTube I want to. Do not fuck go, around.
They don't, and I want to
YouTube
go to.
Will have you on a platter to the world.
I want to go to iFly, and I would like to experience that with someone that I'm in a relationship with, or someone that we can like maybe go on a date there.
Okay, well, yeah, you can go on a date with him because he's a nice guy.
But he wouldn't be able to do it.
Why?
Because there's a weight limit.
But do you know what his weight is? Come on now, you got to know.
I went on a date with him.
Do you know what he told you his weight size?
Okay, what do you think it is?
I don't know what I think it is.
I know it's about 3.
How you know
something? He said it on there, and then I kind of felt like
he said it on where?
On the text, like he was like he was trying to give me his. Listen,
his size?
No, yeah, like guys get measurements now too.
Why?
I don't know, Quan. I don't know.
Is that what the women like nowadays?
Listen, one guy told me he wasn't gonna even ask me for my number because women, when he asks women for their number, they get mad and say that you're not supposed to ask for their number.
What you
gotta wait till they offer it. What the fuck kind of independence, delusional shit out here is going on?
Yeah.
I'm not that girl. Like, I like traditional shit. You know what I want? You know what? Listen. Yeah, this is all over the place, I know. But, you know what song that's been in my head?
What?
Erykah Badu. That song, I want somebody to walk up behind me and kiss me on my neck and breathe on my neck.
But you don't like breath.
No, but I like the sexiness of coming up, the kiss on the neck and stuff like that. There's a difference with sexual breathing and then somebody that's just like, breathing on my skin. Like, now, if you can breathe on me and it sends like a chill up my, very
up
few
your
people.
Coochie.
There too.
Okay.
If that happens, then it's good. Like,
You're
what
good.
they call it, Gucci. Yeah.
For the younger crowd.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Because not a lot of people can do that for me. But it takes a lot for me to. But I don't know. I think I just want to be free.
Yeah.
And I feel like dating doesn't allow you to be free.
It doesn't. Well, at least that's what your thought process was. But the way that people are dating nowadays, you can date more than one person.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm so dope. I don't want to
right.
give myself to everybody. Like, I feel like...
So what you gonna do?
I'm special enough. I don't know. Honestly, I felt like... I think... In a way, I've been thinking about shutting down the dating apps. Because I'm not really...
Into it.
Like, I don't get me wrong. I've met some great guys through some of the dating apps. Like, I have. Why am I still single? Because I'm not for everybody. And everybody is not for me. But... Like, I've had some bad dates on these dating apps, but nothing seems to last. I don't know. Or when you think something is good, it really is not what you think it is, or that's not what they want in return. So I'm not for forcing nobody to want to be with me. Like, I want somebody that wants to be with me. Absolutely. Not because they have to. I watched a movie last night called The Weekend. Yo, it was on Amazon. I don't know what else is on, but I watched it on Amazon. That movie was fucking amazing. Okay? I watched that whole movie and I felt it. And one scene in the movie summed it all up for me on where I'm at. And it was just fucking amazing. I'm not going to even tell y'all.
Tell us a little bit of what it's about.
This girl, she's basically friends with her ex. And they go on this little trip for the weekend with her and the ex. His new girl go on a trip, on a little vacation. He is still in love
with the old girlfriend.
She kind of feeling him too. New niggas come. Man, you just gotta see it, y'all. Yeah, I can't tell y'all. But let me tell y'all, huh? But the one part where the fucking post office analogy that she used is exactly what I've been saying. And I'm not gonna tell y'all. Because I'm going to tell y'all, go see it. Go support the black films, okay? Strong black leads. Yes. I'm serious. But, y'all, it was so good. But I feel a lot of times we don't really do that in relationships. Or just dating, I guess. I don't know. It's just kind of hard, I think. I think dating is too complicated. It's too much. I talk too damn much.
It is. Really.
You be like, what you been doing? I be done told you who, what, when, where, and why, and forgot that I told you what I told you. And just be in the whole conversation. Be done told you I talked to this dude, that dude. I be done called you this dude name. Like, whoever I hang around the most, I'm getting too old to be remembering all that shit. Who I was with this day. Like, was it you that I went out to eat with?
Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that.
I just need to know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to have to think about, I don't know. It's just complicated.
It is.
And then I deal with, I still got issues that I've been working on, especially, when it comes to, rejection.
Oh, I thought about that today.
I've been dealing with it, and it's like a constant battle to deal with. Like, a lot of people be like, oh, you cute, oh, you this, and oh, you that. Like, how you ain't got nobody? Why you ain't got nobody? It's not that necessarily I just can't have anybody. Right. It's not that. Anybody can get anybody. But I wanted to make sure that I was first healthy enough
exactly.
to be with somebody because I don't want another failed relationship.
Or even to mess anybody else up.
Right.
Like,
because hurt people hurt people.
Yeah.
And to have a healthy relationship, both people have to be healthy.
Come on.
There's no 50-50. No, both of y'all have to be healthy. So when you are wounded, the other one can't. Like, how can you help? Wounded people, they don't send wounded soldiers out there to get the other wounded soldiers, right. Do they? No. I don't know. I've never been in the fucking army. But I just don't think the logic behind that is right. I don't know. But I just wanted to be healthy enough to be in a relationship. And now that I feel like I'm at least healthy enough for that, it's kind of like...
At least you feel like you're healthy enough for yourself. And then from there, you should be able to give you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm still in the mindset of I want to continue to grow. I want to continue to work on my mental health. Like, I believe that mental health is so important. Yeah. And I want to do that. And it's like, sometimes you just want to share this with someone and not someone's.
Right.
Like multiple people, because I have my own trust issues of just making sure that it's somebody that's going to be in my corner. Somebody, and you can't do that with so many people.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand how people let their guard down like that, because I can't. Like, yes, I'm an open book and I let people know, but there's certain things that, you know, that you don't just expose to the world right then and there.
And some people do. Some people do.
Well, I kind of want to, I don't know. But
people are social butterflies.
That's true. But I'm not going to say that I haven't had fun dating. I haven't.
Well, yeah,
because
absolutely.
I've had some fun as much as I possibly can.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're supposed to.
Rona out here acting a fool.
Right.
But for the most part, I have, like, y'all, I went on a nice trip. I did. It was freaking amazing. It was really dope. I will say that. Like, so I have experienced some really fun times and everything.
And cool people.
And I've met some very cool people. I've actually learned a lot about myself. I have. I've learned some of my weaker areas that I probably thought that I was strong in. Uh-huh. Some of the things I thought that I was over with. Like, I thought that I was well over rejection issues. Yeah. Well over it.
Me too.
Until I started. I was
that
with.
Is so weird. I thought about that today.
I was with a friend, and in my mind I was thinking, oh, I want to do this and I want to try this. But then I started thinking like, oh, no. Because if he rejects it, I'm done.
Yeah.
It's a smooth turn off. So to preserve my feelings and to preserve whatever we have going on, I just prefer to back away from it. Because as soon as I feel rejected, I instantly shut down. And it's nothing else. Or if I feel like you don't want nothing from me, like I'm unwanted, or if I feel like you're not interested in me or something like that, I instantly shut down. No matter how much I like you, I instantly shut down because I start to feel like, once again, you know, but that's something that I deal with. But I let people know, like, I give what I get. Like, if you're not showing interest in me, then okay, I get it.
Just know that it's not going to be reciprocated, or, you know, it's not going to be given if it's not given.
Like, there's some guys, like, they text and it's like, hey, you want it to go somewhere. You would love for it to go somewhere.
Right.
But all they be like is, hey.
And that's it.
How's it going? It's going. You sleep good? Slept great. How about you? I slept good, too.
Right.
Hey. How's it going?
How'd you sleep?
How'd you sleep? Same way I slept fucking yesterday, and the day before, and the day before when you asked me, and the day before that. Like, where's the...
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like maybe I want too much. I've been told that.
No. You want what you deserve. And you've already went through all the shit that you didn't deserve. So now you know what you want. And
yes, and I think that's what people don't understand. Like, I was sitting and I was thinking today, and it's not that you're better than someone or you're doing this. But my thing was, in past relationships, I felt like people were obligated to be loyal to me because of what I did for them. And the reasons in which I was doing it is because I felt like that's what you do when you love somebody. That's the things that you do. That's what you're supposed to do. But that's not it's not a two-way street. You have to be with somebody that want to do that. You have to be with somebody that's going to do that regardless to if you're doing it, because that's what I was doing. It's not a reason why I do it. It's not because I need something from you. It's because that's what I choose to do. Yep. That's what I want, the same thoughts for me. So I don't think that people always think like that, or they always do that. Some of them be like, I don't know. It just gets confusing. It gets very confusing for me. Like, I made a lot of sacrifices. I was thinking, let me tell you something. I lived in a nice place, right? I went from very nice, neighborhood and everything like that. Left there. I remember having a boyfriend who was on hard times and ended up having to stay with his mama. And I remember going to his mama's house, and it was infested with roaches. And I remember spending the night over there just because it's like, come on. Oh, I just don't want you to feel bad. Nothing. If you got them, then that's fine. I'm here. It don't have nothing to do with what I got over there. Yeah, I'm living good over here, but I'm with you whenever. And I felt like, oh, because I did that, then that's reciprocated. I remember moving out of a place and moving into a house that I would never live in, ever live in. But because this is all that he could do, and he wanted to feel like, man, I'm like, okay, then when I'm riding with my dude, all right, then. That's what it is. And that's not the way to be. No, because
at the end of the day,
you're not, and I'm by myself.
Yep.
He didn't care about that. That was not. So you can't do anything thinking that seals the deal for people. You can't fix somebody up and feel like you doing this, so now they owe you.
And they're obligated.
And that's where I kept getting fucked up at. Like, people owe, like, that's just given. That's what they would do. I did it for them. So wouldn't they do it for me? No, that's not how people are.
No.
You knew that's not how they are.
Like
how did you get with them? What did they do to get with you?
Come on.
Scheming and conniving.
And we don't want
and that's the type of person that is.
Yeah.
See them for who they are.
You are definitely right.
You can't get with people for who you want them to become. You got to stay with people or get with people for who they are at the time that you're with them.
And actually take a step back and look and see who they really are.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
No, not at all. Not at all. And then I get a lot of guys that be on a dating site that don't want a relationship. I've never been able to understand that.
Because they just on there to screw and do.
But don't they have sites for that? Hookup sites?
No. Do they?
I don't know.
I mean, that's what they say on the pornos.
That's what I thought. But I'm just saying, like, if that's not what you want, then why are you on a dating site?
Right.
Or if you don't have money to date, why are you on a dating site?
Make it make sense.
And that's the thing that I have a trouble with. Like, once you fuck up our date or something like that, I kind of, like, there's one guy, he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. We get along. But I feel like he tried to play me. He didn't want to pay for my food.
What happened?
So we went to IHOP. Yes, IHOP. Mm-hmm. I like IHOP. Okay? And it, except for now, because they don't have strawberry syrup during the coronavirus. So. But at this time they had it. It wasn't the coronavirus. And we went there. And when the food came, everything was good. The waitress come and she said, how are we taking care of this? And he says, looking at, then look at me. And she was like, looked at me. I said, man, I don't know what he doing. I don't know what game he playing. But can you bring me a to-go box? And if he needs to go wash some dishes, he wash dishes. I don't know. But you're not going to play with me. Like, don't embarrass me.
And you asked me out.
Don't embarrass me. I do not like being embarrassed.
I know.
Like, that is something, y'all, I cannot stand being embarrassed. Okay? Like, I can't stand it. Like, as soon as you embarrass me, in my head,
it's over. You might as well call it quits.
It's over.
Like,
and I wanted to give him another chance, and I did.
Oh.
And he stood me up.
Oh.
You know what? I've been stood up a lot on dates.
You never told me that.
I have been stood up. Mm-hmm. He didn't. He was supposed to. We were supposed to do something when he got off, and he ended up calling me talking about he's doing A, B, and C.
What?
And I was like, forget that. And then like I have guys that be like, let's go out on Friday. You never hear from them niggas.
That's why I'm real.
They don't call. Then they'll call you on Sunday like, what's up? And I'm like, don't fucking talk to me.
And see, that's why.
It was the communication. Like, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
I'm a strong believer. If you want something, you go after it. And I'm getting tired, of I don't mind telling a dude, like, I'm feeling you. I'm a flirt. So I'm going to flirt with your ass all the time.
Right.
I'm going to have you feeling like you on motherfucking cloud 9 and 10. Okay? Mm-hmm. But my thing is, what is wrong with doing it back? Niggas get so done with, oh, I don't want to be looking thirsty. Aren't you?
Right. And why you?
And don't I got the juice?
Why you? You just. Wow. You just. I mean, I bet that made you.
Oh. Oh. But no, I'm for real though. Like, ain't the women like? That's what I just think. Like, they got the juice box. You're thirsty. We provide. We quench the thirst, right?
But wouldn't you want to be thirsty?
I want you to be thirsty for me because I'm about to be thirsty for you.
Be thirsty for me.
Because I'm going to let you know.
And I want you to be thirsty all the motherfucking time. Don't drink too much because I want you thirsty.
But
don't drink too much because I want you thirsty, bitch.
Yeah, you ain't going to be able to drink too much because it's a never-ending flop.
Don't drink too much because I want you thirsty. Honey.
I want you to drown.
I want you to
drown. And I'm going to bring you back to life.
Bring you back to life, bitch.
I'm going to love you back.
And make you drown again.
Okay? Come on with it. But no, I just... And I feel like, you know, like when you got good stuff, you don't want to give it out to everybody.
Right. Hell, fuck yeah. You rather jack off or masturbate in bed.
I don't know. I think I'm having I think it can mess up your bones and stuff in your hand.
It can.
Using vibrating a lot. Like, hands be cramped.
Yeah, fuck up. But
let me tell you something. I've been getting better and quicker.
A trolley horse,
I think that's what happened. I think that's what happened to my leg. And like yesterday, I did it, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, and I had slipped a muscle or a cramp in my back. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
but I was like, "You are amazing." To myself.
Yeah.
Pinky does a good job.
You know you. You know what you like.
And it don't take all day.
Right.
A couple of minutes flat.
Yep, flat. Sometimes I'll be like, damn, bitch, slow down.
Yeah, it's amazing. So you can just lay there. And don't get me wrong, like, it's not saying, like, you don't need a man. Because, no. Let me tell you something.
You want that homegrown.
Yeah, and then sometimes it is nice to be like, woo. And I don't know. I guess sometimes you just want cute shit. That's what my friend calls it. The cute shit that comes along with relationships that you can't get with dating.
Oh, yeah. And you want the passion.
Like, yeah, I want to be able to lay up and be cuddled up on the couch sometimes.
Yeah.
In between your legs or vice versa and just catch a TV, catch a couple of quickies. And,
or I want to get on your motherfucking nerves sometimes.
Yeah. Like, let me.
Love me.
Or I want you to come in while I'm cooking and smack me on the ass.
Right.
And tell me, get that chicken good.
Shit.
Yes.
Wow. Get those tacos together.
Okay. I'll get you what kind of tacos? I'll make you all kind of tacos.
It make you think you Mexican.
Mm-hmm. Hola, papi. That's Spanish.
Oh, shit. Whoa. Okay, back to regular schedule.
Hola, papi. I don't know. I guess that's the kind of stuff that you start to miss. And it's kind of like, if, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I think, but dating has been fun. And like, I don't want people to think, because I have started to have fun. At first, I didn't have fun at all, because I was always sick or something. But then it did start to get fun. Like, you get some people that do one. Like, I went out on a date, guys, with a guy. I think he had a whole woman. Because we went out to dinner. We drove around that restaurant like 4 times. And I was like, is he looking for, like, he was older. He was an older guy. But I was like, is he looking for a spot, or did he forget where we was going? But after I sat and thought about it, I was like, that nigga was just scoping out the area.
Yep. Why do all that?
Right. And then my thing is, why put me in a predicament like that?
Why not just keep this shit real?
Let me know, like, what if that bitch comes up? Like, right. Bitches are crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
You ain't worth it, my dude. You ain't worth it.
Tell me something.
And then I come to find out, like, dude, like, they get stuck on, I think guys, I don't know if it's women that have created them this way, but they're more materialistic than women.
Oh, yeah, girl. I was looking at that the other day. Girl, on social media. Men always talking about women being gold diggers, but you fools are some fucking gold diggers.
Yeah, I was like,
it's a weird.
It's unattractive. Like, there's one guy, I was kind of feel. Okay, so I have a weakness. Like, my sign weaknesses are Aries, Leos.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they have fiery.
Okay, well, yeah.
And Aries, Leos, Geminis. Yes, it's these fucking crazy ones.
Yeah.
And Libras. But the thing that I don't like about Libras is they never go anywhere. They're just like, it's like myself, waiting on somebody else to make the move, because you don't want to be wrong. Yeah, and you don't want to want somebody that don't want you. Then with my Aries, it's just like, either we gonna fight or fuck.
Right.
Like, which one? Both? Oh, we in. Like, it's always explosive. Leos, they just, because I'm a people person, like, they can absorb everything I want to do for them. But then they are, like, so possessive. Like, they can make you feel on top of the world. But if you forget to give them attention, then you fuck.
You better know it.
But they will make sure that you have the world.
Everything.
Everything is good. Like, everything.
I know. I'm a Leo.
And then my Geminis. Damn crazy fuckers. Like, they get all of my person. Like, I feel like that's the sign I'm the closest to as far as my personality. Mm-hmm. All over the fucking place. You never know who the fuck you get.
Damn.
Oh, and I'll be like, yes!
Oh, yeah. It's scared out your
be like, you are in a relationship with 2 people, okay? So you can have sex with one person at one time, and next at another time.
Never
like,
know.
Serious.
You never fucking know. You never fucking know.
It is. But I don't know. So that's my weak signs. So I try to be like, stay away from them.
Yeah.
But I can't. And then it intrigues me more. Like, I'll be thinking like, okay, it's going to be different this time, maybe. Mm-mm. But I love the ride.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, I'm sure that's what you love then.
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to do things differently, though.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to control everything. Because I do like to control shit. But I've been trying not to. Like, no. If that's not, that's not where it go, I'm not forcing it. Right. I want to live in the moment right now. Hopefully, your eyebrows is bomb.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I thought it was a good time. Good.
They bomb.
Good today.
But
yesterday.
I just don't know about that, So that's how dating's been. That's how it's been, guys. Let me tell y'all something funny that I've been really thinking about. Hood piercing, okay? So why did I ask my mama?
I can only imagine.
Do she know anybody? I'm like, hey, mama, do you know anybody that got hood piercing? Were they into that in your time? She gonna say, is that you talking about your coochie? Yes. Like, do you know anybody was that popular? She ignored me.
Of course.
She did not answer me. I think she probably started praying.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. She's gonna have, like, soon as the coronavirus is over, going on sabbatical. And she's gonna be praying so hard, I know. Because it is what it is. But I really am thinking about it. Like, I've been really thinking about it. But then you have to go 3 weeks. I mean, about 6 weeks without sex. I mean, it ain't like I ain't never done it before.
Yeah. You definitely done that. More than that.
Hard times. It's been some hard times. Man, hard times out here. But things get better. When it rains, it pours, honey.
So what kind of men do you like? Like, what's the top 3 things that a man has to have?
Okay, physically, I have to have, like, some kind of, like, I like a cute smile.
Okay.
Because I have the fear of procreating. And my kids, you see, I work real hard to maintain this smile. Mm-hmm. And so I have that fear. Like, I want somebody with a cute smile. At least, like, damn, yes. But, I think to hold a conversation, because I am very, like, I can talk for a long time.
You can.
So I need somebody that can be interested and that can give me that spunk. Mm-hmm. Like, I am reckless at the mouth, y'all. Reckless. And I need somebody, like, I can respect as a man. Just because, like, I love just a man.
Right. Absolutely.
Like, that's a full-blown man, like, that.
Business.
Yes. And a lot of guys don't get that. Like, I don't have a type. Like, all my exes, none of them look the fucking like.
Right.
Like, I don't have a type.
Absolutely.
So, it's more so about, like, the personalities. Like, they do have similar things on personality. Right. Like, always up and want to go. Like, I need a dude that's ready to go. Because I like to just find stuff to do. Like, come explore the fucking world with me.
Because I can't do it with your punk ass.
Dora the fucking Explorer.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what I want. Like, come explore with me. And somebody that has a high sex drive. For me.
Right. And not for the fucking world.
Because I have one. And I used to think that I had a sex addiction. How do you know if you have one or not? I really don't think there's such thing. You just have a lot. If you like a lot.
And I'm about to say you have self-control. Because I guess, you know, people that don't have self-control.
Oh, that's when it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you right now, like, I am that person that could have, like, sex several times a week.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I could do it every day, honestly.
I could too, but...
And it don't have to be long.
It better not be long, because I'm not fucking.
But I can do it and be like, yes. And I think I used to feel like I was addicted to orgasms. I wonder, is that a such thing?
Shit, if it is, yeah, we all addicted.
Because that's what I will go. And I will be very upset, like angry, if I don't have one. Mm-hmm. Like, no, y'all, like, angry. Like, ready to blow. Ooh. I don't know.
Especially when you got to deal with a motherfucker, you like...
The least you can do. Is get me up.
No.
But no, like, that's really, like, the type of guys that I like. Like, that can keep me excited. You know what else I've noticed that I think I like?
What's that?
I meet a lot of guys that are from different countries, right? Mm-hmm. And one thing I like is not how aggressive they are. But I like how assertive they are,
Okay.
I guess. I don't even know if that's the right word. I like that they know that they want me.
Yeah. They want me.
I do, I like the fact that they like, yeah, this is what I want,
No,
and they let me know.
Yeah,
like
they show
this is,
you.
They okay,
Not
I
only
want
let
you,
yeah.
and they show me that they want me.
Yeah.
But why can't a nigga I want show me that?
Mm-hmm. It'd be too on balance.
Yeah, because you show me that, I'm telling you right now. What draws?
Oh shit.
I just don't understand it.
I don't either.
Like, I want to be like, I don't know. I want to be, like you said, I want to be thirsty.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
But clearly it is. Clearly it is. Or they be like, well, what you want? When you tell them what you want, then you want too much.
Right.
And I don't understand that either. Like, how is that possible? Like, or you think we just gonna be fucking the whole time?
Uh-huh.
Like, after that, I'm bored.
Yeah, me too.
What
If
else you want to talk about? Like, what
know
else
what
you
to
want?
tell you.
Nothing? All right, then. Homie.
It's too much. It's just too much.
And then I'm real private. I don't be liking everybody in my house. Like, if you get an invite to the house,
You
are lucky.
Yeah.
You lucky. Because I don't know what house.
I don't even like people like
What
that.
house? What house?
Mm-hmm.
What house? Or if you come in and come up them stairs, woo,
You better know that you in
baby.
business.
Okay. Thank you. But I also think, one thing I've noticed, that people are not appreciative.
Mm-hmm.
They're not appreciative.
That's true.
And you got to be able to do things for people and not expect a thank you.
Oh, come on.
And that's one thing that I've gotten the habit of doing is, if I do it for them, then count it as me doing it because that's what I want to do. Yeah. Not because I'm looking for something in return, because I've come to find out that you might not get what you want in return.
They probably don't have it to you.
Right. And that's perfectly fine. Like,
right.
You got to be okay with people's reactions.
Yep. And that's the problem.
And if you're not okay with it, then move on. That's what I got to do.
That's simple. But it's never that simple.
It's not that simple, but at the same time, who can you blame? Nobody but yourself.
Right. At the end of the day, you're going to have to keep on pushing, or you're going to be destructive in whatever you're trying to do.
So, I don't know. Like, I think, hey, it is what it is. Sometimes you got people that, I've learned that there's a lot of different people. And I've learned that a lot of guys are really just as confused as they say women are.
Yeah. True story.
I'll be like, I want a good woman. What is the definition of a good woman, my dude?
Because that's the thing. Everybody has a different definition of everything. So what your good woman you think is a good woman, he probably like, that shit ain't good to me. Just because you stay at home, you cook, you clean, that shit ain't good to me. You gotta come from another point.
Mm-hmm. And it depends on what they seen their mama do. If they think their mama is a good woman or not.
Yep. That always is a start to things.
And you got a lot of men with trust issues, I've come to find out too. Like, a lot of it, everybody kind of wants the same thing.
But nobody's willing to give it.
Exactly. I feel like nobody is willing to be vulnerable enough to go through it. Like, I want to meet somebody that's vulnerable enough, or that likes me enough to be vulnerable enough. And we can be vulnerable at the same time. Right. But a lot of times you got people that's like, I don't want to be vulnerable because I don't want to be the only one left out here being vulnerable. Yeah, nobody wants to be alone. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They be talking that shit like, I like to be by myself. Nobody really wants to
be by myself.
Yeah, you like to spend time by yourself. But nobody wants to be alone.
Right.
Yeah. Like, who wants that? I don't know, but I just feel like nobody wants to be vulnerable.
Yeah, because they know it's a lot of shit that comes with being vulnerable.
But I think, like, if you start living your life in a vulnerable state every day, then what does it cost you to be vulnerable anyway?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if I'm vulnerable just every day? Then that's just what you get. And so now I ain't got to protect myself just because of this person.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But then it's kind of like, who gets to see that special side of you? Like, I don't think everybody's special enough to see Tay behind closed doors.
It shouldn't be.
Like, because you might not know what you going to get, honey, okay? Because I can be all over the place. I ain't going to even lie. Like, I might want to jump up and down in the bed. I want a motherfucker that's going to be like,
what this crazy motherfucker doing to me?
that's her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Shit. And I ain't got no ADHD medicine. Is that what it is?
I think so.
Only thing that's... Never mind. I ain't going to just say that.
Don't say it.
But, I don't know. I just think that dating has been fun. And it's been pretty amazing and everything. But we'll see where it goes. And y'all, we gonna wrap it up. This is just a little talk in the shop.